Hey everyone, it's Thursday, May 24th, 2018, and it's time to go to work on music. It's been an awesome day, I'm in a really good place, and excited for productive session as usual. Gonna hit some online classes here, update you guys with what's going on that front. Going to hit a guitar practice, share my progress, and then going to finish up installing the foam panels to tame the high end in this room. It's a little bright, a little harsh at the moment, and I'm looking to just take a little bit out of that, a little bit of that part of the spectrum out of the room. Let me know if you guys have any thoughts or questions as we go, and I'll update you at the end of what I accomplish. Let's do it. Alright, excellent day overall, certainly on the short side, but got through a good amount of stuff. Hit the online class front, did more of the Art of Vocal Production class from Berkeley Online, and the main takeaway from that today was something that I think is called a Haas delay, and it's a way to artificially widen a vocal, especially if you don't have it double tracked. And what you do is you take two tracks, well, you take one track and then just copy paste it to another track, and then shift the time by 1 to 30 milliseconds. And if you put it in the if you put them both on top of each other in the stereo field, then you get some comb filtering, and it doesn't sound that good. But if you just separate them a little bit in the stereo field, or if you pan them hard left and hard right, then you get a really cool delay effect. That's sort of like a widening effect. It's almost it's perceptible, but mostly if you're just paying attention to it. Otherwise, it just sounds a little bigger. It makes the vocal sound a little more full. And from what I can remember from Mike Senior's book, that's a common tactic for lead vocals. And I assume it can also be used for any vocal or any instrument, really. And it's funny because our brain just can't compute the shift fast enough to notice that they're the same thing, so it processes them as different vocals, even though they're exactly the same performance, just separated by a little bit of time, which is a really, really cool trick. It's like sorcery, you know? From there, I got a good guitar practice in, just working on my minor pentatonics, getting more fluid. I've started to get away from saying the scale degree numbers to myself in my head as I do the exercises or go through the patterns and play, like 1, 4, 5, 7, 1, you know? And started to rely a little bit more on sound and feel to orient myself, and I'm making more mistakes, but my ultimate goal is fluidity, and I think what I might do is go back to saying the scale degree numbers and just rep that out until it's like totally automatic, and it's just like seamless, like thinking 4 and playing that note. It's like I don't even have to think it, I just know it, if that makes sense. I want it to be that deeply embedded. From there, I hung some more foam. I've got all 3 panels across the ceiling. They don't look that aligned, which I'm really bummed about, but I didn't want to take a pencil and mark up the ceiling. Maybe I should have just done that, but it's kind of a bummer, but at the same time, like, I don't know if it's off enough for me to change it. I'll just live with it for a while, and then maybe make an adjustment. I mean, it's a good reminder that if you only have one shot at something, you shouldn't half-ass it. So maybe I should have just marked it up with the pencil and then erased it. That's a good lesson, but I did a better job measuring these panels I just put up in the back of the room, which definitely helps with the flutter echo. It's still there, which makes me think that there either is just another issue in this room, or, you know, maybe it's, I'm not totally sure. I may put one more panel on the ceiling back here. I may add some more foam, but I don't want to deaden the room out too much. It already sounds a lot more tame in the high frequencies in here, a lot more accurate, and there's just less reverberation on the highs. I mean, I don't expect this room ever to be perfect. It's already more than usable, but I also don't want to smear my high frequencies and wind up with some shitty mixes. So I'm going to just keep chipping away at that until I get it where it's like money in the bank, the right balance. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Hope you guys are out there grinding towards your goals, enjoying the process. That's what I'm out here doing, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for more. Can't wait.